Welcome back to my channel Atar 456. In this video, we're going to continue reading the book The Guardians of the Desert. So let's get started. Chapter 2, The Start of the Journey, Real One. In the morning, they set off on their horses. It was a pleasant morning. As they rode on, they encountered one of Malka's soldiers. They knew they would be outnumbered if the other soldiers on the lookout for them found them. So they quickly captured the soldier before he could raise an alarm. They also got valuable but bad news from the soldier. He told them Malkuth, the honorable king of Malaram, is going to invade Eria in a month. He wants to summon more and more demons from the underworld to capture Eria in one go, the soldier told them. It was terrible news. Then they hid the soldier in a thick tree, as they were afraid that the soldier might warn others about them. Then they continued their journey. They were traveling through a desert now. The acrid tang of brimstone stung Alia's nostrils as she and Eldarian crested the sand dune. Below, in the desolate valley cradled by bleached rock formations, read two figures cloaked in midnight hues. Their voices, a cacophony of guttural rasps and sibilant whispers, sent shivers down Alia's spine. Eldarian, his usually carefree features etched with grim determination, grasped her hand. His touch, a grounding force amidst the swirling chaos. We need a plan, he said, his voice barely audible over the incantations that pulsed from the valley floor. Alia, her heart hammering a frantic rhythm against her ribs, surveyed the scene. The robed figures, their faces obscured by shadowy hoods, controlled tendrils of inky darkness that writhed and then snapped at the desert air. In the distance, a lone, gnarled cactus, its silhouette stark against the crimson twilight, stood as a silent testament to the magic's destructive touch. We can't go in guns blazing, she whispered, her voice hoarse. Their magic is strong, and this desolate terrain offers little cover. Eldarion, his brow furrowed in thought, scanned the dunes. A glint of moonlight caught on the hilt of his father's scimitar, strapped across his back, that he had retrieved from his home on the way. An idea sparked in his eyes. We create a diversion, he said, his voice filled with newfound resolve. You draw their attention while he trailed off, gesturing towards the scimitar. Alia understood. The legendary blade, imbued with the desert wind's fury, was their only chance. But it required close proximity to be effective. A cold dread pooled in her stomach, but there was no time for fear. With a silent nod, they slipped down the dune, their movements cloaked by the encroaching night. Alia unsheathed her daggers, the moonlight glinting off the polished steel. Eldarion, with a silent prayer, unstrapped the scimitar. They reached the valley floor just as a tendril of inky darkness lashed out, aimed at the lone cactus. Alia, with a cry that tore through the night, launched herself towards the nearest robed figure. The magician whirled around, surprise flickering beneath the hood, before a sneer twisted their unseen face. A wave of dark energy slammed into Alia, sending her sprawling, but she was up in a heartbeat, dodging another lashing tendril. Eldarion, a blur of motion, charged towards the other magician. He reached them in a heartbeat, the scimitar held high. As the blade met the magician's outstretched palm, a blinding light erupted, momentarily engulfing the valley. The tendrils of darkness writhed in agony, dissolving into wisps of smoke. The robed figure shrieked, a sound that sent shivers down Alia's spine. The diversion created, Eldarion lunged forward, the scimitar a whirlwind of silver. The magician raised a shield of crackling energy, but it was no match for the legendary blade. With a deafening clang, the shield shattered, and the scimitar continued its trajectory, burying itself deep within the magician's chest. Alia, heart pounding, used the momentary distraction to her advantage. She darted towards the other magician, her daggers glinting with deadly purpose. The robed figure, weakened and enraged, lashed out with another tendril of darkness. Alia rolled, narrowly avoiding the attack. In that same instant, Eldarion ripped the scimitar free from the fallen magician's chest. With a roar, he brought the blade down in a vicious arc, severing the tendril mere inches from Alia. The remaining magician, his power waning, retreated into the shadows with a final, ear-splitting shriek. Silence descended upon the valley. broken only by the labored gasps of Alia and Eldaldarian. They stood together, battered but unbroken, amidst the dissipating tendrils of darkness. The lone cactus, miraculously untouched, stood sentinel in the twilight, a testament to their victory. The fight had been fierce, but they had emerged victorious. Yet, they both knew their fight was far from over. See you next time.